Cheers.
Cheers. It is nice to be back on the road.
Cheers to you guys.
Just up here to you. There's lots of corrugation, so yeah, it just takes some time.
A little update on our dilemma. They're not coming to get your van, they're not coming to get your car, they're coming to get you.
Back in WA!
Well, I don't have one.
Exactly. That's
Can
why
you get me
it's
some tape?
I'm feeling like a bad caravan owner again though. We've run into a problem. Hey guys!
G'day, welcome back to the channel. My name's Isaac.
I'm Meg.
And we are at the beginning of the Great Central Road. So we're going to do the Great Central Road over the next 2 episodes. We've got about 8 days. 8 days to do it. We're starting from Uluru Katajuda National Park. As you might be able to see in the background, we're at a free camp just on the other side of the Katajuda.
Olga's.
Parked it up in a gravel pit. We're going to hit the road tomorrow. We are a little bit worried on the way into the national park, on the way through the national park, should I say. The ranger said that it had rained the last few days, so he wasn't sure what the track would be like. And we haven't seen anyone out here, so
so we're going to
we've
find
got no one to
out.
ask. Because are we doing chops and sausages?
Really low and slow. I don't know if it's that time of the day for low and slow.
Thought I'd give you a bit of information on the Great Central Road, or, you know, information that we know so far. If you're coming east, you have to go through Uluru Katajuda National Park. You can get through without having to buy a parks pass. You just have your permit on you. So you need a permit to get from Katajuda National Park, Uluru Katajuda National Park, to I don't know where the permit needs to be, but you just buy that online. Really easy. Meg found it.
It's for free.
And it's free, yeah. Meg found it super easy. I think it's just to attract people that are going on the road, because there's communities and things out here. So yeah, you just show that at the gate. At the gate to the national park, you just show your permit, or just tell them, and away you go. It's sort of the western end of the, well, not quite end, but well, it is the end, western end of the Outback Way. The Outback Way goes to Winton from Laverton. Basically, this trip that we're doing now in the next couple of videos is going to be 2,500 kilometres from Alice Springs, which we've already done that bit, to Perth, which we are going to the 4-Drive Adventure Show, and we need to be there in 8 days.
Woo!
So not a lot of time to, like, you know, dawdle, no.
But we don't have to do huge days either.
You don't have to do huge days, but also we're not sure what the dirt road condition is like. We've seen one car drive past. We've seen one car enter the road, and we've seen one car come out of it with a trailer, but didn't stop. Didn't look, you know, too muddy or anything, so maybe that's a good sign. But I was hoping that there might have been someone here that has just come off the Great Central, so I could chat to them, but that's not the case.
Flies get you out my nose.
Pims, or
I've already got one, thank you.
you didn't get me one?
Well, you were too slow.
That's very nice of you.
You were too slow.
Cheers.
Cheers. It is nice to be back on the road.
Cheers to you guys. Yeah, it's lovely to be back on the road. Okay, before the sun goes down, I just wanted to show you where we're at. So we've got a gravel pit. Beautiful gravel pit. If you caught a video we made about all of our top 10 free camps, this is what I mean by gravel pits. You know, you're here pretty much by yourself. Well, we're here by ourselves, but you're here normally pretty much by yourself. You've got scenes like that, pretty much flat ground, a bit of gravel, and then normally you have a good view. Look at that. That's Caravanning National Park. I won't get the drone up here and have a look, purely because they do have restrictions on drone usage. Yeah, they do have restrictions on drone usage and videography and photography, and you need to pay permits and adhere to sacred sites and things like that. We are out of the national park, but I still don't really want to risk it or worry about it. So if you do want to see Caravanning, look it up elsewhere. Pretty simple dinner tonight, although the salad's a bit fancy.
Yeah, well, I'm a fancy girl.
Say that again.
I'm a fancy girl.
First night on the road, straight to a what you should have every time you go out bush, barbecue.
Nice.
We probably should have it on the fire though. Bit of lime, that is looking very fancy.
Let's look at the colour again. Bit of lemon.
Oh shit. That seems to be a lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, that bloody mint in there is nice.
Yeah. Told you guys, mint's great.
So, see you in the morning when we gear up to start the Great Central. Double check the airbags to make sure they're all right, and then just going over everything just to make sure that we're all good, ready to hit the Great Central in a sec. Didn't take us long, and we found ourselves a camel. Car that just come off the Great Central. You on channel?
Yeah, go.
How's the road like?
It's a bit bumpy and to you. There's lots of corrugation, so yeah, just take the time.
Yeah, no worries. Not much water on the road.
There's a couple of puddles here and there, but yeah.
Damn. Well, that's good news though.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, not much puddles. Didn't hear all of it, but not many puddles on the road. Thanks, mate. I guess.
No worries, you drop the boat.
Thank you, you too. Another good reason to have a UHF when you're travelling.
Yeah, good point. That's good news.
That is very good news, because to be honest, I was actually feeling a little bit, I don't know, up until yesterday, I was just so like, no worries, we'll be fine. It's pretty easy, everyone travels on caravans, all of that sort of stuff. But yesterday when we actually left Alice Springs and then left Uluru, I was like, actually, this is pretty remote.
Yeah, it is actually.
Like, even if, because when you get out to Yalara, you feel like you're not remote at all, but then you keep going and you're like, well, actually, if anything happens, something's probably going to come from Alice Springs, or, which is another 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, it's a long way.
Yeah, so it's remote, but And then that bloke said that it's rained the last couple of days, but I'm good now.
This is what we like to do, though.
Yeah, it's not like
Go remote.
it's not like we haven't done this before either.
Yeah.
Got to make sure you're prepared, I suppose.
Are we prepared?
I think so.
You know what time it is.
Dirt road time.
Air down time.
Oh, and air down time.
Isaac, did you want to put the back seat back in the car or not?
That's where we left it.
Pardon you.
Not really an expert in tyre pressures at all. And I always get a bit like, oh, what do you go down to? But I normally go down to around sort of 30 when we go on like corrugated and gravel roads. I know that's not really, really low, but I'm always a bit worried about going too low on gravel or dirt roads, you know, because we don't know how bad this is going to be. We might be able to go, you know, 80 k's an hour down here. And then if you're going 80 k's an hour on low tyre pressures, you know, you can do damage to your tyre walls and stuff. And I always think about like people that live on stations going on these sort of roads regularly, and they don't worry about letting their tyres down. So yeah, at the moment I'm going to run 30 in the back and the van because that's a little bit heavier, and 28 in the front. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. Then we'll get down there, check it out, and put it to whatever we need to if we need to adjust. Probably always my main concern with these type of roads is not necessarily the corrugation. That can be bad, but it's more the washouts. So if you hit a washout too hard, it can really shake your van about. And sometimes you can't really see until it's too late. So taking it slow and steady is probably my plan of attack. Another truck. What are they carting?
Pretty good condition so far. Fourth truck, we've already passed 4 trucks, and so it's becoming true that this is apparently the quickest route for trucks to go from Perth to Brisbane now. So it'll be interesting to see how the corrugations go. Also, here's our first bit of water.
Bloody aerials come undone. Oh, you're a bit tough, are you, Meg? One of the points of interest you come across along the road here is Lassiter's Cave. Now, the story about Lassiter's Cave is Harold Lassiter was out here trying to re-find his gold that he found reportedly in 1897, and he was out here trying to re-find it, obviously to chase the riches. He was found not far from this cave, and in this cave his diary was found. So clearly he perished out in the outback, and used this cave as a place to get out of the sun and try and survive. And in his diary that they found, he basically wanted to give all of the gold up that he would have found up for a loaf of bread. So obviously he was, you know, getting pretty hungry out here. Yeah, that's one of the points of interest here, and pretty interesting. And I wonder, they don't know if the gold's never been found, and I wonder if it's out here or not. Should we go gold hunting, Meg?
Maybe.
We don't have time.
Now we got to get to Perth.
I also forgot to mention, the reason why you may have heard the name Lassiter before, if you didn't know the story, is because the highway between Erldunda and Yulara is called the Lassiter Highway.
How good is being at bush? Like, look how beautiful all of this is out here. And then, I don't know if you can spot them in there, heap of horses. But then look here, there's Brumbies out here. Look at this one, got his ears pricked up. What the hell are you doing? How good. And look at all the green feed too. We've honestly gone through so much water out here. Look how green the gum trees are. Just beautiful. The horses know what's up. They know where they need to be. Here, this one over here is not too phased. He's like, you're not running me away from my green pick. And just the hills. Freaking hell. This is good. Look at him. You're just happy eating away, aren't you?
We've made it to Western Australia. What do you reckon, Meg?
We're back in WA!
We're back in WA. This time on the Great Central, and just have a look at this sign. Hang on, I'll just make sure I don't get bitten by a snake. There's no actually WA sign here. But have a look at all that stuff that we've still got to see before Kalgoorlie. We've got a bit to do.
So hey, oh, let's go.
So we didn't fill up at Docker River. You can, there is fuel there. It looks like you have to go into the shop or whatever. We didn't fill up because we've got a long range take, and we can get to the next one, hopefully. You reckon, Meg?
So far, so good. Pretty crazy.
This is camp for the night.
Pretty nice.
Although, actually,
It's a few minutes that way.
it's out there. But this is the Bungabiddy. Is it Bungabiddy?
I don't know.
This is the Bungabiddy rock holes. Bungabiddy rock holes. I look like a fool with my sunnies on in here.
Oh yeah.
Bungabiddy rock holes, and I tell you what, you do feel like you're sort of in the so untouched out here, hey?
Yeah.
Like
It's funny though, there's still traces of humans, isn't
yeah,
there?
you can tell people have been out here,
Yeah.
but like I don't expect to see anyone tonight.
Nah. Look how, like look at the water level when it's really high, that dark line.
That would be amazing to see.
I think we'd be swimming in that case.
And there's also a bit of rock art up there, but I won't show you too much.
Do you think it was worth the 26-kilometre detour?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do?
Well, I don't know what we're missing out on. Like I don't know what the one we would have stayed at was going to be like. But I mean, we're sitting here looking at that. It's pretty specky.
It's very nice.
Starlink, yes or no? Starlink, we've got our Starlink over there.
Pointing south.
Can you see that? Pointing south. And would we get Starlink if we're starting? I don't know. We enjoy turning the Starlink off and not having any communication. or like, you know, anything. At the moment, we need the Starlink to do work. So we're doing work online, we're sending things, we're emailing, you know, doing all that sort of uploading YouTube videos, what you're seeing right now, and social media, you know, lots of social media stuff as well.
We're running a business now, aren't we? So it is different. That is definitely why we got Starlink. And would we have done this track without it?
Yeah, I was going to say that after. So.
We probably would have. We would have. I know we would have. But we would have been stressed leading up to this because we would have had to try and get a heap of stuff done before we hit this track. So, and also I've been quite, because we've gotten more and more remote, I've been quite wary about snakes. And it is just...
Which you always are.
I always am. But it is also a ease of mind, because, you know, you can call someone if something goes wrong with Starlink.
Yeah, but say we didn't have the business, say we didn't have to do any of that stuff, would we get it? It's pretty, like, it is very handy to have, like, out on the Great Central Road, out on the Sandy Blight Junction Road that we're on now. Yes, if something goes wrong, we can always call someone.
Yeah.
And we don't, we're not going to get lost, basically, because we can always go on your phone and turn it on and figure it out.
Yeah, but on that, it is expensive.
Yeah.
It's either, what is it, $80 a month for 50 gig or $200 for unlimited.
Yeah.
So if that's not in your budget, don't stretch yourself. Just go and get yourself an EPIRB, because an EPIRB is about maybe $350.
Which we have one of them too.
We do, but it's out of date, so I don't know. I need to look it up if it would actually work. Yeah, an EPIRB, basically, it's a satellite thing that you point the aerial to the sky and press it. Like if you are, you know, about to die.
Yeah, that's like, they're not coming to get your van, they're not coming to get your car, they're coming to get you. And yeah, that's what.
Which is great. I think that's probably the only peace of mind you need, really.
Yeah. So would we buy it if we started again? Probably not, to be honest.
No.
Because it wasn't in our budget. It's a lot of money. $195 a month is a lot of money. If we had the money, yes, I would buy it. But for us, it wasn't in the budget, so we didn't worry about it.
You know, you might just be on a 3-month holiday. God, I would not be getting Starlink then.
Nah, wouldn't worry about it then.
Enjoy being away.
Nah.
But this is our life.
There's always service around enough that you can call someone. Like, you know, you're not going to be out of service for weeks on end generally, if you're doing a 3-month holiday. So, yeah, no way would I do that. Would I get that? Go and enjoy it.
We've run into a problem. I started cooking tea and I just had to rinse some things. No, I was trying to fill up a drink bottle and the pump was on, turned the tap on and it just sounded like it's sucking air. It sounds like there's a heap of air in the pipe, in the line. Anyway, and we're on quite a lean, so we just thought, we'll just move and even up and it should be right. But anyway, it's not all right. Isaac is now under the bed trying to suss out what's wrong with the pump. Not a great start, especially when you're in the middle of nowhere and you do need water. But jumping to worst case, we've still got we got 50 litres. Shouldn't have taken me that long to add up 50 litres, but anyway, we've got 50 litres of water. So anyway, let's hope whatever's going on, Isaac's able to fix it. This is how I'm getting water at the moment.
So I'm thinking air's getting in somewhere.
Yeah, so like a fitting's come loose or something.
Something like that, yeah. All these look to be okay.
Well, I mean, there's definitely air in there, so something is letting it in.
Rightio, mind the dirtiness. So what I'm doing is trying to find a reason why our pump is not working. So at the moment I'm trying to find anything that looks out of place here or that way. Trying to see if like a rock or something has kicked off some sort of fitting or something. I'll keep you posted. I've found the issue.
What, is it bad?
No, not bad, but it's going to be hard to fix out here. It's literally just a little part, like there's nothing. See, you can see from down here, Meg. See that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's your, whether you're using, well, that's your inlet hose to your pump.
That is everything.
Over there.
Fuck. That's actually pretty bad, Isaac.
No, it's just a little piece.
Yeah, where are we going to get it from?
What do you mean, where are we going to get it from?
The piece.
What piece?
What do you mean? Don't we need a whole new hose?
No, it's just this bit here. It's just the elbow joint.
Yeah, and where are you going to get that from?
Well, I don't have one.
Exactly, that's
Can
why
you get me
it's bad.
some tape?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take the shit out of it. I know you're trying to cook tea, I'm trying to give us water. Right, we don't have anything like that. So I'm just going to try and tape the shit out of it and then zip tie it. See if that comes up good. That's good. That sounds good. How's that, Meg? Meg, how's that? Is it working? Yeah. It is?
Yeah, sorry.
Why didn't you tell me? Oh my God. Right. How long is that going to last? A little update on our dilemma. As you saw, the little elbow joint of the inlet to the pump from the tanks has broken. So, because we're out in the middle of nowhere and I don't have anything to fix it, or any sort of replacement, I've just taped the shit out of it. And it's in an awkward spot to tape too, so that was a bit hard. And then put a zip tie over it just to try and keep it closed. That'll get us out of the shit. That allows the pump to pressurise the system, but it is leaking. So what we're going to do is we're going to use it, turn the pump off, take all the pressure out, and then continue that cycle basically. So when we do the dishes tonight, we'll turn it all off so we can hold as much water in there, because we're not sure when our next water fill up is either. So we need to save a bit of water. So it won't leak all night because the pressure will reduce. But yeah, that's how our night's been. Good morning. We've woken up very early. We forgot that in the middle of, well, not in the middle, but sort of on this side of the WA, the sun comes up very early because the time's still Perth. So I woke up about 4:45 and it was sort of light, already really light. It's now 6:25. And the sun's high enough that it's popping over the hill there. So yeah, very early, but that's okay because we sort of want to get going because we've got a couple things to do now after yesterday's issues. We've got a couple things to do, which I'll show you a bit later on, but obviously the water's one. it's been fixed, so we can use it now, but it is leaking. So there's not much we can do about that, but we are going to probably move a little bit quicker than what we had planned, just simply because we don't really necessarily want to run out of water, and we want to get this fixed. The other thing I'll show you in a sec, but we're just going to Meg's going to make a coffee, and we're going to get going. So I'm making a coffee for Meg on a 12-volt kettle. So for anyone wanting information on how much power it's drawing, so it runs off this little Anderson plug here that's going straight back to the battery or the management system. Can you hear that whistling? So it's only been on for, I don't know, not even a minute, maybe a minute, and it's only half full, or a bit under half. So it's drawing 30.75 amps, but that's with the Starlink as well. So I'm going to say take probably 1.5 to 2 off that. So I'm going to say about 29. However, watch how quickly it happens. And just like that, it's done. I'm going to say 2.5 minutes to boil 300 mils of water. That's pretty good. And so 2.5 minutes at 29 amps, that's bugger all. It's a wild track kettle too.
I don't know if Isaac's shown you yet, but when Isaac was under the caravan yesterday investigating the leak, he came across a very scrubbed out tyre on this side, and we're talking a bit of wire showing scrubbed out. Haven't had to use this yet.
No.
I'm feeling like a bad caravan owner again though.
Yeah.
Look how snug that fits on there.
It's almost like it was made for it.
Couldn't believe it. Look at that. How's that tyre look?
Beautiful. As brand new as they come, actually. I'm glad it's on the back, not like our last van would have been underneath.
Oh, underneath, yeah.
So this is why we changed the tyre. It's not flat or anything, but last night when I was underneath, when I was underneath looking for why the pump wasn't working, water pump, I found this. So I looked on the tyre and just have a look at the inside of this tyre, like how worn that is at different points. Clearly there's a alignment issue there, which when we get back to Perth we'll sort out straight away, but we just needed to get that new tyre on there, the spare, because we're going on rocky roads in the Great Central, and it wouldn't take much for a sharp rock or something to get into that side there. Just a bit of to be fair, I should have found it 2 days ago when I was going around the van, but I didn't. So check the inside of your tyres. Moral of the story.
We're feeling like bad caravan owners again. The tyre's not going to be used again, is it?
Hey?
So this tyre's not going to be used again?
Well, if we get a flat, we will.
Oh, yeah. This might be better light for you to see it. Yeah. Shit. So I thought we were all set to go. And then Isaac goes, aha! I found another problem. I'm like, surely not. Good luck.
Do you reckon they're lost? We just got to learn to appreciate the stuff out here, hey?
Oh, golly, golly, gosh.
Oh fuck, have a look at this.
If you like this video, don't forget to check out the Come See With Us YouTube channel where we have plenty of videos just like this. And don't forget to click subscribe so you can see other great videos every other Sunday afternoon. Thanks for watching.